Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more Marvel Feature content, and today's video is about Loki versus Loki. Yeah, we are gonna be testing out the President Loki versus the TVA Loki for the no restriction ABX and see how exactly is the difference is gonna look like. And I feel like the difference is not gonna be like a huge difference. Especially, I'm hearing from people that actually the the President Loki with the CTP of energy is better than a raged President Loki. So energy actually best for them. Anyways, going for the builds, everything is maxed out for 8 Odin's blessings on this Loki. I have to build actually. I can give him more. Maybe I will. All skills level 6, universal type enhancement rank 5, power of angry Hulk, CDP of rage, and a mythic uniform with 4 uniform options out of the 5. I bought the Spider Gwen just now, like 5 minutes ago, because of course I have her transcended from the selector. President Loki is gonna look like exactly the same, other than the skills. So yeah, he's just gonna play out very well. Now going towards and forward and taking a look at the rotation that we will be using for both of these Lokis. Now, I made a mistake in the video previously. I was cancelling this 4th skill in the previous video when I did Loki, and you can see it does not do any damage. So I have to go 3-5-4. Okay, so 3-5-4 is the best that you can do. Of course, you have to get crazy damage. Then when she like claps that, when she does that, you can cancel that into a second skill. Although you might not be able to use the other skills because the 4th skill just runs for like forever. So that's all. Then of course again we'll go 3-5-4 is the normal one. Then when the tier 3 skill will be ready, or rotation for the tier 3 skill is definitely gonna be 3-5 tier 3-6. Now you can instant cancel that just like I did right now, and you can also let it run. Now there is a few things that I don't like and I like. Okay, there are both the parts when the tier 3 skill runs or not runs. If you instant cancel that, okay, like if you go here, if you let the 3rd skill run, of course it will do nice damage. It will trigger your proc. The next time when the mobs come up, it will also clear out the next wave of mobs. Now it's good and bad at the same time. Now we have like if you have noticed before, why we don't use Ronan lead with Loki is simple, because you don't want the mobs to disappear, right? So it kind of helps some issues. So I was getting kind of similar results, but you guys can try that as well. Instant cancel might be a bit better. For the TVA Loki, the rotation is very simple. Of course, we'll go 3-5-4, then again 3-5-4. I was doing here, blast, and then second skill, just a second, and then the 1st skill. It was actually giving me better score than just not using anything. For the tier 3 rotation, we'll of course instant cancel the tier 3 skill. 3-5 tier 3-4 is looks to be the best, although you can also go tier 3 instant cancel 3-5-4. I think all of them will do exactly the same damage. And using the tier 3 skill before will help you out a lot. Now around the roar times, you will have to go 3-5 tier 3, let the tier 3 skill run. You have to cancel the tier 3 a little delayed. Okay, don't instant cancel that, because you need that silence. You need the silence from the tier 3 skill for cancelling the roar. So just make sure you don't make any mistakes. Plus, even if you don't use tier 3 skill, for the most part you won't really miss a lot of damage, but you might miss some. So try to use as much as possible. Now we are rocking 9% pierce and 119% energy attack, plus the proc that we have right now. So looks nice. So let's just go and take a look at the runs, how these characters do. Let's see. Loki versus Loki coming up. So first of all, we have the President Loki. This is going to be the best team up for President Loki. She-Hulk and Valkyrie, same for the TVA Loki as well. Now I know the procs might not be the best on this run, although this run was only my, I think, 4th run or 3rd run that I did with President Loki, and I was able to get a good score. And I do believe that both President Loki as well as the TVA Loki will be able to get a bit more score on this than actually I'm showing you in this video. So definitely the RNG is still there. You still need mobs, and you can see I'm trying to run the tier 3 skill as well, although I've seen, I don't know why, I just like using the tier 3 skill. I'm just holding a tier 3 skill right now because I don't want to risk the roar. It doesn't actually matter that much. You can let it run, you can instant cancel as well. I don't know, I just felt like I would actually do a bit better than this. Okay, let's go. So we'll go 3 5 tier 3 cancel 4, apply that silence. It's gonna be pretty easy cancel. Loki is very easy now. Plus there's one more thing. I think I did make a mistake here. President Loki has silence on the 4th skill, so I can do a little bit better than what I just did. Okay, I held the, well, I not really held because the 3rd skill actually came out a bit late, but he can silence with the 4th skill as well, so it actually is pretty much easier than TVA Loki as well. You can just run your tier 3 skill, and I made a mistake. I shouldn't have saved that tier 3 skill as well, so yeah, that was definitely my mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Anyways, he's gonna go for the roar. So wow, he's late, so we're gonna wait for him to go for the roar, then we'll go 3 5 tier 3 4. Sometimes I've heard from people, and I've seen that, I don't know why, but some people are not able to cancel with the 4th skill consistently, but maybe it's just because the silence on the 4th skill is at the start maybe, and it's not like the Professor X 5th skill that actually it will have the silence for the whole time. Maybe I could be wrong, maybe that, but I have not really tested out. I'm just playing Loki, trying to make this video right now. I'm not really at my place where I should be, so yeah, I'm really sorry for, and I did say that I will not be able to make like regular videos, at least for a few days. I think I'm gonna come back to the original, my home setup, I think tomorrow, Sunday. So I think tomorrow onwards we can start the streamings and everything again, plus those the videos on the other channels once I'm done with this. So yeah, it kind of works nice. And the best thing about Loki is that both the uniforms are amazing. Like, look at the score, 9.8 million with 14 seconds still left. This is very good. Okay, that's a very good score. I was getting about 7.7 on this. 10 million pass, and I think we should be able to make, come on, 10.1. We got over 10.1, 10.14 million. That's a 6 score for President Loki, and not even a very good run. Now the TVA Loki. Okay, let's go. So yeah, probably my favorite Loki. I like the TVA Loki a bit better than the President Loki. I just do. Okay, so I'm using the 2nd skill here and then the 1st skill. I don't know why it is actually giving me better score. You guys can try it yourself, but going 3 4 5, then 2 when there are about 1 or 2 seconds remaining, and then into the 1st skill is giving me a bit better score every rotation, about 40 to 50k. That's all. And you can see I'm just cancelling the tier 3 skill instantly because I just don't want to mess it up. I think it just depends how the run and the RNG of the mobs play around with you, how the roars play around with you. And I think all of these rotations, if you instant cancel or if you don't instant cancel, are gonna be exactly the same. But instant cancelling and not having to deal with the tier 3 skill damage might be a bit more of a stress buster for you. It will not give you any issues. Anyways, 3 5 tier 3 4, and then you can see the damage is very good. I love how consistent, even with a CTP of rage, his procs are so consistent, especially actually with both the uniforms. Even if this uniform actually has a 25% guaranteed critical rate and TVA the President does not, even that uniform is way more consistent with the CTP of rage than like most of the characters. I think like it's like the cable situation. You barely miss procs with Cable, and you barely miss procs with Loki. Like, you can get the proc at wherever you want with like more precision than ever, and you will not miss most of your procs, which is awesome. So anyways, second roar comes in. We are at 8.5 million. We'll cancel the roar with a tier 3 skill. You have to pay attention to the tier 3 skill on the TVA. So that's kind of like this. But yeah, man, like, he is probably the easiest character to score at the moment. He is the best ABX character in the game as well. So yeah, I think I can make a mistake. I should have just used the tier 3 skill, but as I said, it does not matter. It makes a very I did use the tier 3 skill here. I don't know why. I was just like, okay, I'll just go ahead and I'm just gonna go tier 3 skill. I don't care about anything else. So I will not be able to use the second skill, but we'll go for this one, and he will go for the roar. Yep, the beast goes. Let's wait, and then we'll go 3 5 tier 3 4. We are already over 10.2 million, which is awesome. We got 25 seconds, over 25 seconds remaining at the moment. We are looking very, very good. And just remember, this Loki is not built fully. 8 Odin's Blessings, it literally is nothing at the moment if you're saving Odin's Blessing for a long time. And I've been actually doing that. So let's just use the tier 3 skill. Tier 3 skill would, I would say this. It does give you a little bit extra scores, but mobs can screw your rotation, but that's all. Anyways, we will be able to get to 11 million right now. So yeah, Loki is amazing, man. This is probably my personal best score ever in this game. Even my Mephisto does not catch him. He's my Mephisto has never actually scored that much. So about the President Loki versus TVA is going to be the best in my opinion. Although a brilliant CTP of energy, President Loki might be as good as the raised TVA, but again, we are talking a brilliant CTP of energy. That's a lot. Right, so I think it just depends on what CTP you're running, but I think in normally TVA would be the one that I would suggest you to build because you can get a really good score. Although there will be a difference between the runs and the RNG of stuff. My Mephisto with 5 Odin's Blessings, my best on burn season, which is his best, has been about 10.52. Even on paralysis, I'm able to do around the same 10.52. I've never gone above that, and Loki just comes in and does that. Crazy. Of course, Exosword's cable might be actually close to Loki, but I still feel like Loki is going to be better than the Exoswords as well. Supergiant, yeah, sadly she has been removed from the Universal Villain, although she still is female villain meta, so you have to keep her build on. Loki is crazy. I'm thinking to give him some of these Odin's Blessing as well. Plus, the combine is on actually, and you can have those combined in the discounted price. Anyways, let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about President Loki versus the TVA Loki. I'm loving both these uniform. And as always, if you like the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.